Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Fear the goat from the front, the horse from the rear, and a man from all sides. It's not a small something, no. Report making rounds on social media, or making the rounds on social media is that, gospel had to go through the worst embarrassment, like of a lifetime, as Olori Naomi rejected her hug when Naomi stormed the palace. Now, they say Olori Naomi was invited to the palace, not like she had to come to the palace because she needed to have a meeting with Dr. Elizabeth concerning schedule, okay? And so they said she stormed the palace with her Denikawo, a situation that made everybody in the palace very happy because they're always happy to see her. They said while a man was, talking to Olori Naomi, one of the chiefs, and saying it was such a pleasant surprise to have seen her at that time, that usually she would take Oni's entrance straight to Oni's chamber, like the back, and they will come out and go through the stairs to Oni chamber. And so this chief was there talking to Olori Naomi. Dr. Elizabeth had spotted her, Timitope had spotted her from afar. Now, you do know that they are maintaining the restriction. There are certain areas in the palace where we heard that they are not allowed to get to. And so she waited there until Naomi came out from this other side and came out and greeted some people there in the palace. People were greeting Tade Nikawo and all of that. And so when she saw Naomi was close to her, she went to give Naomi a hug, and Naomi rejected that hug. Like Naomi just stood far and said hello to her, and shoulder just hung for air like this. Nothing. Naomi did not take the hug. And remember, when I started this, I said something, okay? This happens to be a Russian proverb. It says, fear the goat from the front, the horse from the rear, and a man from all sides. How is it possible that you want to give a hug to somebody that you know very well that you have worked against so much? You know that you don't want that woman there. You know that if it is you or more, the woman suppose don't disappear into thin air or to wherever she deems fit. You don't want her there and all of that. Then you go and you're giving her a hug, giving her a shoulder to hug. As what? As a friend or a friend enemy, or what is what nobody knows, could understand. And they said the way Naomi treated her, like, oh my gosh, like she was looking left and right to see if people observed. And yes, so people observed that she was so cool. She went down quietly to sit down. Now, we are all aware that there were times we heard allegedly, as it was rumored, that she had always been in support of Queen Naomi. Everybody said she was supporting Queen Naomi. Even myself, I came to this blog, I told you how much she was supportive, how sweet she is, the things she was doing to ensure that Queen Naomi returns back to her matrimonial home. She's such a good woman. She's such a kind-hearted woman. She is this, she is that. I said a whole lot. And I remember when I was saying those things, people were telling me here, in the comment section, that Delara, be careful, oh, be careful. This woman cannot be trusted. This woman cannot be trusted. I didn't hear. I wait because me, when anybody does anything good, I'll come here, I'll run my mouth. So until that event in the royal mansion happened, where they suspected that she was the one who went to plant something there, and eventually they accused Ikpe, and later it went back to her. Later there were confessions, later, and all of that, and things started happening. That Singapore incidents where Ooni sent $10,000 to Naomi in Singapore, and she went and she spread that information Ebony now demanded the car from Ooni, and there was all of these things. And later, you know that whatever is hidden, one day it will definitely come out. No matter how much you think that you're lying and you're getting away with it, one day they will find out that everything has been a lie the entire time. And so Ooni finally found out that look, this person is not in support of Olori Naomi, and she can never be in support of Olori Naomi. And you know that, like they said, when fowl nyash blow, everybody go. When wind blow, fowl nyash go open. That was what happened. So now, with everything that has happened now, Naomi came to the palace so they can resolve the schedule thing. They said the reason why she came was because Dr. Elizabeth needed to know if she is okay with, because you know, the way they drafted the schedule is Dr. Elizabeth who is in charge of the schedule, okay? Ooni of Ife schedule and the royal activities with the wife. And so the way they drafted the schedule, they said that Dr. Elizabeth had to redraft that schedule. You know that from July, Naomi is supposed to be going out with the Ooni of Ife and also doing a lot of her royal duties. Like the other time she said in Mercy Johnson show that she's doing her royal duties. She's doing it on her own. A lot of people want to see her begin to do stuff with the Ooni of Ife and all of that. And so that was why Dr. Elizabeth called for that meeting so they can sit down and talk and, know the way forward, the schedule, since she's not yet in the palace, the schedule, how they will do it so that it will be favorable to her because, of course, she will be coming from the royal mansion. From time to time, she can come. If she needs to spend the night, yes, she can spend. Right now, she can spend the night with her husband in the palace and all of that. But, of course, she's not living there. And for her to be coming to do some royal duties from the Lekki mansion because Kabiyesi said that's where she will be. That does not mean she will not be in Akure. Of course, she'll be in Akure because the church is still there. Weekends she goes to Akure and all of that. She's just going back and forth. But she's going to be in Kabiyesi's house in the mansion. And so Dr. Lizzy knows that it might be difficult for her to navigate coming from Lagos to Ile-Ife. So they had to call her and they said that was why she visited the palace. So they can have that discussion and know how the schedule would be, the kind of event that she wants to attend and the things she would like to do, the things she would like to be involved in, like right there in the mansion and all of that. And so they said that is the reason why she visited the palace. When this woman now came and carried shoulder to come and give her a hug, who knows what is there? As it is alleged, if this information is true, they said, because I've told you, these are all alleged, rumored, speculated information, okay? And I'll say to you, whatever I get on social media, I want to take it with a pinch of salt. They say she rejected that hug, and it was very, very embarrassing. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.